video. So I have a little spring makeup look for you guys today. We're also going to be playing with some new makeup that I've recently showed you guys in some previous hauls. We're going to be playing with some of that today. But when I think of spring makeup, I think of very fresh, very light, very glowy makeup. So that is exactly what we're doing today. So if you want to hang out with me, play with some new makeup, and check out my go-to spring look, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so today I'm going to start out with the By Terry Terribly Denseless Primer. This is the one I talked about in another video. I actually talked about this in lots of previous videos when I first got this. It's amazing. It is still one of my favorite primers. It is an anti-wrinkle serum base. It's for firming and smoothing, and it really does. Like, it just makes your skin look amazing, smooths over lines and wrinkles. I just love this. It has like anti-aging ingredients. By Terry products are always known for their like really good like skincare ingredients that are put into their products, and I love this primer. So I'm going to use this one today because I've been really reaching for this one a lot lately. And it just feels very hydrating on the skin, and just makes your skin feel so soft and smooth, and it just really makes like the perfect base. So that's the primer, and then I'm going to use the By Terry Terribly Denseless Foundation. I love this foundation so much. I did a full review on this back when I first got this, which was like over a year ago. I absolutely still love this foundation. It's one I pull out mostly in the summer because it does help keep my skin just like flawless in the summer and the heat. It just really works really well in the summer for me. So I just love this. I am in the shade number 8, so we're gonna use this today. And this also has like skincare ingredients. It's also called their Wrinkle Control Serum Foundation. It's a firming perfector. It's got loads of good skincare ingredients in it. So you guys know I'm all about foundations and makeup that's good for your skin at the same time. So I love this foundation. It's just still one of my absolute favorites. All right, so I got my damp beauty blender. We're just gonna blend that out. And this foundation works really well with brushes, this beauty blender, like everything. I mean, you could literally use anything, and this foundation just looks flawless. This foundation, I'd say, is like a medium coverage foundation. It gives really good coverage, yet it's super light on the skin and just doesn't budge throughout the day. So that's the foundation on. I hope you guys can see. Seriously, it makes your skin so insanely flawless. And as you can see, it is just such a natural finish. It's not matte, it's not very dewy. It's just so natural, and it feels amazing on your skin. I cannot rave enough about this foundation. Like, literally, this is one of my all-time favorite foundations. All right, I'm gonna take my Brow Wiz in the shade Caramel, and we're just going to fill in the brows. All right, after the Brow Wiz, I'm just gonna take my Anastasia Brow Gel, and we're just going to go over those and just set it. Just keeps them looking natural all day. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the eyes. I'm going to take the Dolce & Gabbana, the Nude Cream Eyeshadow. I'm gonna use this as my base. This is the best thing to use to prime your eyelids and just to create the most perfect base for eyeshadows. I just absolutely love this. And this is something that I just use every single day. I just absolutely love it so much. So everything's gonna be linked in the description box. Brushes, products, you name it. If you guys have a question about it, it will be down below in the description box. Okay, so moving on to the shadows, I'm going to be using some of my Anastasia of Beverly Hills eyeshadows today. I love these shadows. I've been pulling them out so much lately, and there's some perfect colors that I wanna use today. Okay, so I'm gonna take this shade first. I'm gonna kind of do this as my transition shade. It is the shade Soft Peach. And when I think of like spring looks, I just like to keep everything really light and fresh, and I love like peaches and all those kind of just like brightening colors. So I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna apply that into the crease, like the upper crease, kind of as like a transition shade. And then we are just going to kind of apply that, just not insanely like neatly or perfectly, because you don't have to, you just kind of go back and forth and just get that product all up in that crease area, the upper crease. And this shade is just so perfect for like creases and transitions, and it's like the perfect spring shade. It's got that soft peach color. It's just gorgeous. Okay, now going right into the crease, directly into the crease, I'm gonna take the shade Birkin right here. And this is kind of just like a peachy brown, another gorgeous color. So I'm just taking a slightly smaller brush, and we're just gonna place that right into the crease. Okay, and for the lid area, we're gonna take the shade right here. This is in the shade Gem. This is like a peachy gold. It is so pretty. So we are just gonna take that and just kind of pack that onto the lid. Okay, so we're gonna take this shade right here. This is the shade Warm Taupe. Again, Anastasia. All these are Anastasia. I'm gonna take this and lightly apply this just to the outer V, just a little bit. We are not gonna darken it up a lot because I wanna keep things kind of bright and just fresh. So I'm just gonna take this just to deepen it up a little bit. And we are just going to just lightly work this into the outer V. Just a little bit, just to kind of give it some depth, just a little bit on the outside. Okay, so taking my Tom Ford Eye Defining Pen, we're just gonna line the upper lashes. I'm not doing a wing today. I'm just keeping things very simple. So we're just going to line just along the lash line. Okay, so then we're gonna take the Marc Jacobs. This is the Fine Liner Eyeliner. I'm just gonna use this on the upper waterline. This just gets right in those lashes. It doesn't budge. It just makes your lashes look thicker. This is a step that I do every day. All right, we're gonna curl our lashes now. We are taking the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel mascara. You guys know how obsessed I am with this mascara. It is just like the only mascara I will use. All right, I'm gonna use the By Terry Terribly Denseless Concealer today. This is in the shade Medium Peach. This concealer, I am scraping to get the rest out. I have never finished a concealer before in my entire life. And this one has just like bit the dust, like it's done. But not to worry, I have a backup in my stash all ready to go. Like I have never finished a concealer in my entire life, so that is like impressive for me. So I'm just blending this in with that same damp beauty blender. And then what I do is I take a angled concealer brush and I just really get it up around my eyes because it's a little bit hard for me to kind of get that beauty blender like right up to the lash line. So I just kind of go in with this angled concealer brush and just kind of get it up there. All right, we're gonna set the under eye with the middle shade of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. We're just gonna take a little bit of that. And I just love this for setting the under eyes. It's just one of my favorite products. It just brightens and kind of like softly illuminates the under eye. So it's like just such a pretty product for the under eye area. I'm also just gonna take that and just kind of go down my T-zone a little bit. You know, it kind of gives it like this lit from within glow. I just love it. All right, so I'm gonna take that same Anastasia Warm Taupe shade that we used in the outer V. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and we're just gonna line the lower lash line. And then we're gonna finish off those lashes with the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. And then I'm just gonna take a touch of the Makeup Geek, the Shimma Shimma shade, just because it's a little bit more of that extra shimmer. And we are just going to apply that into the corner of the eyes. Okay, so we are almost done. I'm gonna take the Chantecaille, that Radiance Gel Bronzer that I showed you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this bronzer. I'm gonna show you guys how I use this. I just take a little bit onto my finger. You don't need a lot. And I'm just going to kind of dab it where I want to blend it out. And then I'm gonna take this brush and just blend that in circles. It blends so beautifully into the skin. Can you guys see that? Like, look at how natural. You cannot detect this on your skin. It just looks like the best natural bronze. This is like my favorite bronzer ever. Look at how gorgeous that is on my skin. Like it just is so natural, so flawless. I'm telling you guys, this is a absolute must-have bronzer for the summer. I just cannot even get over how gorgeous and natural it is. All right, then I'm gonna take that new Laura Mercier blush that I showed you guys. This is that blush in the shade Rose. It's the Baked Blush Illuminate, I think it's called. This is that blush I just showed you guys in that haul video, so I'm gonna use this today. It is so super gorgeous. It gives your skin, again, like that rosy bronze look, and it just illuminates your skin because it does have a touch of like that glow to it. This blush has slight shimmer to it, so you do see a little tiny shimmer on your skin. Nothing crazy or chunky or anything though. It just gives your skin the most beautiful glow. It is stunning. Okay, so for our highlight today, I am not using the Tom Ford Duo. I almost pulled it out for this video and I'm like, no, I've talked about it way too much. I need to put something else on today. So I'm using the Natasha Denona, the Face Glow. This is the cream shimmer in the shade number 1 light. Again, it's a cream product. I just love working with cream products, guys. I just feel like they're the most natural. I absolutely love them. And even when my skin is very oily in the summer, I still use cream products because they don't really budge off me. They just kind of last and sink into my skin. So I never have an issue with cream products. So I'm just warming this up. Like I take my finger, warm it up in here, and then I'm just gonna apply it just like I do to the Tom Ford Duo highlight. I just tap it along that cheekbone and just blend that in. So after I apply that cream highlight, I'm gonna go over it with the Natasha Denona, the powder highlight. This is the number 1. This is the all over glow face and powder shimmer. I'm going to apply this just kind of directly over that cream. And I don't usually do that, but these two together is like so out of this world. Like it just looks so insanely good when you layer these two together. Oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous. And now you can see why I use both of those together. Like look at that glow. It gives your skin the most amazing glow when you use both of those products together. It is not chunky, it is not shimmery, it is just the most spectacular glow. Like using those two products together is just beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna finish off this look with our lips. I'm taking the IT Cosmetics, this is the Buff Nude Lip Liner. I'm just going to use this one today. And then I'm gonna finish it off with one of my favorite spring lipsticks. It's MAC in Pure Zen. Like when you think of spring, this lipstick just like comes to mind. It's like the perfect spring shade. Okay guys, that wraps up this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this springy and fresh makeup look. It's just very light and very glowy, which is exactly what I think of when I think of spring makeup. So thank you all so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and if you want some more spring tutorials, please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!